Hello everybody, my name is Christian Charlo. Welcome to our market report. Today we're Friday, February 7, 2014. Today we had the employment report data that came out negative, lower than estimates, but still we have the biotechnology sector and gold stocks that are actually standing out. So today I'm going to show you the movement that we have in the biotechnology sector, where a couple of stocks are breaking out, and the stocks that are to be watched in the biotechnology sector. And after, I'm going to show you why we might actually are hitting an important support in gold that might propel us to new high for the year. So let's take a look here, first of all, at the pharmaceutical sector. So it's actually clearly breaking out. In terms of the stocks that are breaking out, fueling that upward momentum, we have Oncogenics Pharmaceuticals, which is clearly breaking its important resistance. So those of you who are buying Oncogenics Pharmaceuticals today, your stop loss is below the support at 10.10. Dr. Reddy Labs clearly breaking out too. Okay, we have a resistance that's there, but I still think it's a good entry point as long as you're willing to tolerate that stock until it doesn't break that important support at 4101, which is the former resistance of October and November. First Respiratory Labs is also breaking out. Your stop loss should be at 64.13, which will also coincide with the reversal of this upward trend. So it's still a hold as long as the stock doesn't go lower than 64.13. And in terms of the stocks to be watched in the pharmaceutical sector, there's Corcept Therapeutics, has to watch it higher than 321, and Rehan has to watch it higher than 120. In terms of the biotechnology sector, we also have a movement in that sector, and the stocks that are breaking out today are like Cell Therapeutics. Actually, Cell Therapeutics has been recommended as the day trading stock of the day on marketgurus.tv that you can have access for free for 10 days just by clicking at the link below. So Cell Therapeutics, I would say it's a buy. The only thing is it's taking 13.43%. So what you should do is, first of all, a trailing stop loss of 7%. So if your stock loses 7% or low or more, a first tranche will be sold, and stop loss should be put at 286 on Cell Therapeutics. Exelixis, also the same technical pattern as a Cell Therapeutics, but what I prefer with Exelixis is that we stabilize here for a while as compared to Cell Therapeutics, which is doing some kind of V-shape. So Exelixis is way better. Of course, with the 8% increase, there's more risk, the loss potential is greater, but still 650 should be your stop loss on Exelixis. If the momentum persists, that stock could reach maybe 840. Illumina is also clearly breaking out, keeping its upward trend, and as a stop loss, well, you should go below 114.511. In terms of the stocks to be watched in the biotechnology sector, we have Galectin Therapeutics higher than 1419, that's a buy, and Mankind higher than 555 on the reversal of this downward trend. So this is actually the stocks to be watched in the biotechnology sector. Now, let's talk of gold stocks. First of all, the volume by price here shows us that on gold, that's between that support at 119.90 and that former support at 117.46, the volume by price has been the strongest for the year. So that may confirm that this support here is an important support, and we're going to have the gold is going to have a lot of problems, not problems, but it's going to take a lot of selling pressure to bring gold lower than that important former support at 119.40. Also, what we have in gold is that we saw that a report according to the Gold Institute that said that with big miners like Barrick Gold that cut production, also with the lack of technical skills, because there's not a lot of gold mining engineers of quality. So strong demand for gold, a lack of technology engineers, and also with big companies that cut production, we might have a shortage of supply. And also, technically speaking, by looking at this volume by price, where it's one of the highest between that zone, that make us consider that maybe this point here might be the point where we might see gold going higher for the year. So in terms of the stocks that are actually breaking out, if we take a look at the sector here, I think that right now there are some stocks that you could acquire within this side information. If the sector breaks out, well, the first point where we might expect a pause is around 193.30, which corresponds to the 60.8% Fibonacci retracement from that top to that low. And in terms of the stocks that are breaking out today, the interesting ones are like Dator Gold or Agnico Eagle. And the stocks to be watched on the gold sector, there's Gold Corp higher than 28.26, Alacer Gold higher than 252, and Semafo higher than 397. So those are actually the stocks though. If we take a look at the pharmaceutical sector, the ones highlighted with an I are the ones to be watched. And the biotechnology sector, the ones highlighted with an I are the ones to be watched. And on the gold sector, the ones highlighted with an I are the ones to be watched. All the other ones are stocks that are actually clearly breaking out, but make sure that you always put your stop loss. So you can have access to all those lists and many more on marketgurus.tv that you can have access for free for 10 days. Me, I wish you a good weekend and see you next week for your market report.